Hi everyone. Today we are going to be doing the Pyramid Experiment 2.0. So you may have seen our video before preserving some mangoes and other fruit, but we are going to try this again with avocados. I just went to the store and picked these up. They're both very unripe, so they're very firm. As you can see, they don't have any give to them. I tried to find two very similar avocados just to make this experiment as accurate as possible, and one of these is about to go underneath the Firedome. So just a couple of things about the Firedome real quick. You can see it's got this beautiful pattern on the outside, kind of like fire, hence the name, the Firedome. It is a 9-inch pyramid, and it is steel-based with orgone plating and layers of 24-karat gold and copper. So that's what gives it this beautiful coloring. So the Firedome is often worn as a headgear pyramid. So what you would do is take this and place it on your head when you are working or meditating or just hanging out at home, and you can feel some great benefits from doing that, such as, general detoxification, increased energy, a boost in creativity, and just a ton more benefits that you can check out on our website. But a great multifunctional element of our pyramids is that they all can also be used to preserve any organic matter, such as fruits, vegetables. It can alkalize your drinks, but for the purpose of today's experiment, we are going to be preserving these little guys. And as you know, avocados are notorious for going super ripe overnight, so we're going to see if we can preserve them using the Firedome. So all you have to do to preserve your fruits under the pyramid is just simply place them underneath. You want them to be directly under the point of the pyramid for the strongest benefits. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this guy and we're going to put it under, and we're going to place this guy just in a little bowl just to keep it safe for the next week. So here they are, and I'm going to leave them here, try not to eat them for a week, and we will check in and see how they're both doing. We'll see you guys soon. Okay, so we are a couple of days in now. It is Thursday, and we started this on Tuesday, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the avocados. So as you can see, there's already kind of a noticeable difference in the color of these two avocados. You can see this one, not much has changed since we started. It's pretty bright green. And then you can see this one over here, it's just starting to get a bit brown around the edges. So it's been in the exact same spot, and this side's a little bit more green, but on this side you're definitely starting to see a brownness to it. And it still feels pretty firm, but we will have to check in. This one definitely feels firm, so we will check in another couple days. Alright, so it's been exactly a week. So the one on the left is definitely a bit of a darker brown color. They definitely both did get darker and they ripened, but you can definitely tell that the one on the left ripened faster than the one on the right. See, it's very ripe. It's very brown. Very soft to the touch, so we'll have to cut them open and compare the insides, but you can tell that's very brown and very ripe. This one, on the other hand, it is very ripe too, but you can see that it definitely is not as ripe as the one over here. And an interesting thing to point out is you can see this green line right across the top. This was actually right above or right below where the pyramid was, so that part is definitely very preserved. Overall, it is definitely ripe, but you can see there's some green spots left to it. So I think the true test to this is going to be cutting these guys open and seeing what they look like inside. So stay tuned for that. The one on top was the one underneath the pyramid, and the one on bottom was not underneath the pyramid. This one was super hard to cut apart, actually, just because it's so squishy. It was hard to pull it apart. I did end up pulling the seeds out of both just to check the bottoms, which I'll show you. But just something that I thought was super interesting checking these two different avocados out is just look at the separation that you get when you squish this avocado. You can see it separating from the outside of its skin, showing just how ripe it is. Whereas when you squish this one, it definitely stays, the outside layer of skin is definitely still sticking to the inside layer. So that shows one level of difference between these avocados. Another thing to note is just the general coloring and the texture of it. So this one, which was not under the pyramid, you can see they're starting to get some brownness in there, a bit of brownness throughout the whole side, as well as on this side. Whereas this one, there's a couple of small specks up on the top, but in general, not much brownness happening. So as you can see, the one on the top was not under the pyramid, and it was just super hard to cut. It was very squishy, and so the skin was kind of separating and not allowing me to get the full avocado out. You can see there's a lot of brown in there, just a lot of inconsistencies in its texture and just overall ripeness. Whereas this one, it was just super easy to cut and super easy to pull away from the skin. Of course, there are just a couple little discolored spots, but overall, it's just a really good texture all the way through. No brown spots really clearly visible, and you know, I would choose this one for my lunch over this one for sure. So just one thing to take away from this video is there are harmful frequencies around us. They're affecting us every day, whether we know it or not. From our cell phones to our Wi-Fi to, you know, radio towers and things like that. Those frequencies are getting into our food, they're getting into our bodies, and we need to protect ourselves. So the pyramid is a great way to block those frequencies from our produce, and then in turn block them from getting into our bodies when we eat them. So just choosing a pyramid will be a really great, quick and easy fix to increase the quality of your foods and your energy and your life. So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. You can click the link in our bio to check out our pyramids and find the one that's right for you. So again, I think I'm going to go make some lunch, and I'm going to definitely choose this avocado. Maybe a couple of these parts are salvageable too, but anyways, thanks for watching.